everybody. We look like we're off center. What happened? We're a little off.
No.
Oh man.
I didn't do it. It was not my fault this time.
I know what it was. It's totally my fault. And that's great. Well, I'll fix that while announcements are happening. So, hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Bar20 here on Player Hater Gaming. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and Dungeon Master and technically inept stream runner. So thank you for your patience with this constant fixtures. I will make
wild cards without the technical difficulties.
No, it would never be the wild cards without technical difficulties, and that's all there is to it.
Damn, Zooey. Already starting.
Zooey going ham on it. Nice. So
what did you do? I missed it.
He's already giving dice.
If you missed it, you didn't see it. Sorry, bud. Hopefully you didn't get any help dice.
Really?
Well,
wow.
Sucks to suck.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Sucks to suck.
Hopefully everybody's having a great night tonight. I know I'm having a great day, great night, everything. I will be getting the stream screen fixed once I pass off announcements here, so just bear with me for 1 minute. Thank you all for the patience. I appreciate it. And I want to kick this off with something very near and dear to my heart, and a project I have been working side by side with a very fantastic Mr. Knighted Bishop. And if he would be so kind as to take the helm on that announcement so I can start getting this screen heinous crime fixed that I have committed and begin to
crime scene tape over it.
Yep. So if you want to go ahead and handle the fantastic project that's going to be kicking off on Tuesday.
Yeah, so on this Tuesday will be the last episode and graduation for the first year or first college year of University D&D, in which we are hoping to finally get all of the new players. So this is players that have never played or have only played at one table, or who are thinking about playing, getting you guys into a table, setting you up with player characters, and letting you play that first campaign, or letting you get more in depth into a campaign. So we're just trying to get a whole bunch of new players, people that haven't played before, or like I said, have only had a little bit of experience at the table. Come in, we're going to set you up at a table with a couple of players. Hopefully we'll have a couple of good DMs. I know we'll have a couple of good DMs. I'm hoping we get a good turnout of players, so that way we can go ahead and just have some fun with it. We're just trying to expand the community and get people more involved, and we figured the best way to do that was to just have it done. So we're jumping in the deep end of the pool, and it'll be fucking fun. So if you haven't already, come and join the Discord. That is how you will sign up. There is a thread on our Discord in our main chat that you can sign up for and let us know, hey, you're interested. And sometime this week, I'll be sending out invitations and informationals to you, and get ready for next Tuesday.
Nice. Thank you, Bishop. I know that very, very close to his heart is getting new players to the table and really introducing people to this game. And it's something I also have quite the passion for. So we're both equally excited to really introduce as many people as we can to this fantastic game that we have. Outside of that, I will pass it off to my social media team so you can get all of those lovely social announcements out there and get her done while I continue to fix my heinous crime. Please forgive me for my sins.
All right, we're going to pester you like we do each and every Wednesday. Join our socials. We are coming up with some big new ideas on certain things. Just had a meeting recently. Gonna be getting into essentially almost everything. Brandon's working on his OnlyFans, Fansleys. I think he's going to be on everything at this point and everything. I think for sure we're working on the advertisements with Pornhub. I mean, yeah, come on. So,
Pornhub? Pornhub?
But anyways, yeah, join our socials. We have Facebook. We have a group and a page. We have Instagram. We have TikTok. We have Twitter. We have anything and everything. We have Instagram. Our characters have their own personal Twitters. So if you want to know the personal shenanigans that we get into, our innermost thoughts, and you just need to know those now, go check those out. Andy, is there anything else you would like to add?
It'd be nice if my mic would catch me. I'm drawing a blank, so other than Tuesday and hopefully in the next month or so, my one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I know Friday is going to be pretty lit.
What's
No,
going
we
on
can forget
Friday?
about that. We can
I'm
forget about that.
confused. What's going on Friday?
We have a new baby DM.
What?
Yeah.
Who will be taking upon the mantle?
The one and only Pyre Tanwin.
Oh man.
And I'm excited. Like I won't get to be there, but I'm gonna listen and cause all the havoc.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's gonna be great.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited.
Yep, and I'm gonna have the help of Joe, a seasoned DM, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. You guys get to laugh whenever I mess up, and I will learn. And hopefully, over the next 3 Fridays, you'll see a change in how I DM and all that stuff. So, yeah, excited and terrified for that, but it's gonna be fun.
It will be fun. I have faith in you.
Very nice. If there's nothing else, I will wrap it up with one final announcement, something that came across my desk very hot and fast recently. This Sunday, I will be guest DMing a very special one-shot on the Twisted Perception stream. They have begun to really work closer with us. We're looking forward to those future projects, and one of those we've laid out is kind of having some more, not really crossovers, but, you know, if I need to take a week off, just take a little break, or my table wants to take a little break for a week, we're going to have some people over here to from Twisted Perceptions, maybe even bring some relevant people in and have a lot of good fun. So I will be handing that up. You will be seeing some great individuals. The usual table of Twisted Perceptions will be there, along with a very special guest I will be bringing along, who will remain unnamed until the announcement of the stream starts. With that, I think that is everything, but I am only human and I forget a lot of things. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Anybody?
There's one thing you're forgetting.
Oh, please go ahead.
I love each and every one of you very much.
You too, Bishop.
Especially Rick, looking fucking dazzling over there.
Alrighty then. Announcements handled. I will go ahead. What?
Oh, just the giveaway. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that.
True, yeah,
The
we're
200?
getting much closer to
Where are we
our
at?
200 followers. We're at 164,
last I
163,
Yeah,
somewhere around
something
there.
like
Yep.
So when we hit 200 followers, we'll be doing a first and second drawing. The bundles will be a little more mysterious until we get closer to it. Probably about 180, 190. I'll announce an official list of what's going on that bundle for first and second place draws, but it will be a live draw here on the Wednesday night stream. Or maybe I'll be crazy and do it some other time. Who knows? Tune in and find out. But with all that out of the way, I will rapidly open it up to the chat. And if you have those juicy, delicious channel points, you want to bring forward some circle of chat help. Let's see who
You are
needs
way
it.
late on that.
Everybody's full.
Yeah.
Everybody's full.
They jumped on
Cool.
it quick.
I am late. Thanks, guys.
You
for
are
doing all
way
do.
late.
Let me
You were
go.
fixing-
Let me
you were
go
cleaning
get
your
my
Friday.
my walker
Hey,
and off the
The
silver
country
sneakers. I go.
kitchen is closed now. Sorry,
Hey,
you were
don't
late.
don't
Why do they
forget
close
to
it
get
so
the
early?
tennis balls for the bottom.
This is what I deal with,
Mhm.
everybody.
Mm.
They
You turn
close early so
37
old
and
people
suddenly
can
you're
go to
old.
bed.
We'll start doing this. We'll start an hour early so that way you can get the early bird special.
With announcements out of the way and circle of chat all full, let us dig into tonight's episode of the Wild Cards, our 51st episode after a small little break where we had our AMA. Up until this point, we have seen the Wild Cards come together, grow as a group as they handled various situations across a pretty good stretch of the main land so far, handling issues in Rasso out to the border to the west, handling a couple issues within the capital, and a little bit of vengeance and revenge. Following particular rituals and rites where Miss Drifting Snowflake, they headed down to Greca, to where they were quite surprised about how the ritual happened and a few things that were interjected into it. Following the addition of a new member upon the Wild Cards and some new information about what was going on and what was disturbing the separation of the plains, they moved to Matol, the merchant capital of the desert region of Zyvan. Here they were able to garner some attention and get some audience with one of the 3 Sandkeepers who rules the entirety of that nation. Upon a very stressful and intense conversation, they were able to gain passage to a structure beneath the central tower. Handling the traps and challenges within, they were able to realign the planar veil. To what end? Yet to be seen. As they were leaving, they came across another particular member from Snow's tribe, Fragile Vine, hurt and exiled. They picked him up, brought him along as they made a rapid exit from the city, heading towards Holbeck, the hometown of one very particular fire genasi. A place where dreams had been given, and they were heading. Conversations also being had, tensions rising within the group as Tamriel revealed quite a secret that he had been keeping hidden and close to his chest. I believe the next day is upon us as they have traveled throughout the lands again, heading a bit north back to the capital Raitul, having to pass through there to get a couple of earrings previously ordered, allowing them to have a little bit of communication. During this acquisition of such items, other acquisitions of illicit consumables were had. The episode ending with two individuals sharing an arm-in-arm experience with some particularly grown Feywild mushrooms.
Man, it's just a plant, all right? You can't just fucking hate on nature, man.
Whatever, Mario.
It just grew that way.
You're built different.
I thought I was doing
Grow different.
So
I thought I was doing Outlander things.
Look, we missed that on the AMA. It's just gonna have to come up next time.
No, we already know what it is.
We
It's
know what it
banging and it's boring. Okay.
So Isa and
somewhat
Kelvin,
painful.
as the two of you return to consciousness, I need both of you to give me a perception check, please.
It's a persuasion, right?
Perception, the other one.
Other P.
This is not a charisma-based perception check. I'm sorry, Bishop.
Gonna persuade myself that I can see
14 for
everything.
me.
Okay. Rick?
12.
All right. As the two of you are starting to get up and look around, you're beginning to realize that you couldn't have been out that long. No one seems to be coming to your aid or too concerned that you've woken up on the ground not too far away from wherever you were. I didn't really get this clarification. I didn't ask that well. Did you tuck around a corner or an alleyway, or did you just really literally walk out the door and exchange shots, essentially?
Well, I was just told to eat this, and
Yeah, no.
We would have had enough class to not do it on the porch, all right?
Okay, so
We're
did you
at
lead
least
it like around a
preparing.
corner or something?
Yeah, we go into a tunnel, we light a candle, we make sure all of our needles are clean. Like,
So-
It's gonna be a romantic experience.
As you
because-
come around, no one seems to be really coming to your aid or checking it out, make sure you're okay. Doesn't seem any darker or brighter as to what you last remember. As the two of you stand up, I will say, Isa, the ground is much further away.
Like, how much further away?
About 3 feet. Maybe 2 feet.
So that would make me 8 foot fucking tall.
How tall was Isa again?
6'2".
Then about a foot and a half.
Okay.
Kelvin, as you get up, the ground's a little closer.
No.
I'll reach out and try to touch it.
As you reach out, you look down at your hand and you see it is this smaller bluish sheen to it, covered in some kind of armor.
Whoa.
Can I reach out to Kelvin?
Are you seeing things?
As you reach out, you look and you can see your arm just goes, and it is covered in this gaudy white cloth, and this green skin about pokes out at the fingertips.
No.
Can I perceive myself and my ability to perform?
As you look around, you realize that this is a very strange body, and you feel strange. You are not in your body. You begin to look around, and you can realize instantly you are in Kelvin's body. And you look across, and you can see your own body. You see your physical form standing next to you.
Well, I was never a religious man, but I think the gods have given us an opportunity. And I think, as morally good people, Kelvin, that we have a duty to use this opportunity to our advantage.
What am I talking about?
You look, you see your body talking to you.
Yeah. What am I talking about? What do you mean? Why am I blue?
Just don't touch anything.
No idea you were pierced.
Oh my god.
And don't play with it. Black things may come out.
I get the concept that I'm in a different body.
Yeah. You get it.
Can I try? I'm gonna try to do something very simple. I'm gonna try to cast Prestidigitation.
Bishop.
I'm going to.
Is that spell on your spell list?
Nope.
Okay. Kelvin, as you go to summon forth your magic that you know very well how it works, you know in your brain the kind of thought process you have to get the spell to work. You go to make something happen. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to. I'm just trying to like create like a puff of smoke right in front of my hand.
Nothing happens.
Immediately, I'm gonna drop to my knees and just go and just be like, "Paylor, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I don't even know what it was."
As you drop to your knees and make this
What did you do to me?
A
That's why we
cloud
need
seems to
dare
pass
guards.
over the sun and blocks it for a moment.
Kelvin, get off of your fucking knees, and I'm just gonna pick up my own body. It looks really awkward us being in the fucking alleyway together like this. Don't make this any more intimate than it has to be.
What did you do to me? Punch him.
Okay, roll
Oh
it.
my God.
Alright, so what's your strength modifier?
The same as his.
Okay, roll the hit.
It's a tickle fight.
So it's D20 plus 3. I don't have unarmed attack on my thing. I don't
Hold
hit
on,
people.
What's your strength?
10.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, no, it's just a 10.
Yeah, no, it's a D20 plus proficiency because everyone's proficient in
True.
So let's see, a D20. That's an 8. Does an 8 hit me?
No, an 8 doesn't hit you. You know it doesn't hit yourself.
Well, have I? I haven't cast Mage Armor recently, so it's still no. But
It's still no. You punch your own body, and there's nothing. It's just
So, how are you so weak?
Those
You
are
got hurt
hurtful.
yourself.
Those are hurtful words, sir. You have to be careful what you say in that form. I am very attractive. You can't go around negging people for no reason. All right, you have
Would
been
that
given
not
a gift.
trigger vicious mockery? Oh my god.
Wow.
Look, we have to find the group. Snow will possibly know what to do,
Can't we?
but I will tell you, if you've ever wanted to enact revenge on Tam, now is the time to do it.
Don't we just have another one of those things?
Are you
Would that fix
offering?
it?
Are you offering to do more drugs?
Those are drugs?
Yeah, Kelvin, they're drugs. I thought you said you were
I don't know
cool.
who I hate more. Let's just go find.
Oh my god!
Let's just go find and see what someone can.
Do you want your jacket? There's a lot of skin exposed. I know you're kind of awkward about that.
Let's just go.
Okay. Where do you head?
The direction that we came from.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know where the party would be, so just go the
True.
direction that we came from.
All right. At this point, was the rest of the party still split, or did you guys come back together yet? I can't remember.
No. Pyre and Snow were going to look to see if they could buy a cart with the party funds.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go ahead and we'll knock that out real quick. Go ahead and I would say there's not even really need for a roll here. Pyre, you were in Iron Coliseum for so long, you would know where to go. So the two of you, after a little bit of walking around, you do come across just a random staple. You come across one. It's got probably mediocre size. You would probably head through the. Let me check my districts real quick. I would say you would probably go through the Earth Ward because that's where most of the workers and laborers are. So that would be where most of the carts and stables would be. So you head out there. I would say, since Pyre's familiar with the area and can show a couple of stables, Snow, if you want to give me a nature or animal handling to see if you can determine the quality of horses that could be found.
Nailed it.
Damn, natural 20 for the
27.
total of 27. Yeah,
That's
you get to
why
the
I
first
brought
one.
her.
You get the first one. You're like, Pyre, I don't. No, you see that horse there? You can set. You pinpoint rapidly how there was like a prior injury to its muscle group. You can tell, and Pyre's like, yeah. So you head to the next one, and there's actually this. It's a smaller stable, and it has about 3 horses and 2 carts. But what you notice right away, Snow, is that the horses here are not common to Raitul. It's actually a breed that has come from Rania. You only see them when you make the long trek, probably every 2 or 3 years with your tribe. And you know these horses, usually in Thavia, are more for speed, quickness, kind of sprinters. But the breeds from Rania are very mountainous, long journey, endurance beasts of true burden. So you point that out to Pyre, and you are able to kind of identify that's where you want to be. The individual standing there is just kind of a middle-aged guy. He's probably about below average height. He's got kind of this balding pattern hair, clean shaven, simple clothing, and he's just kind of tending to the horse with a brush as the two of you approach.
Hello.
Huh? Yes, hello.
Do you have a cart and beast for sale.
Yeah, I've got about, say, 2 or 3 really good horses here. They're great for pulling, and then I've got 2 carts. You looking for something covered or open? And you see him kind of point over to like kind of behind the building. You can see there are 2 carts parked there. It's kind of hard to see the exact angle, but you can see one just looks to have some kind of like a wooden covering over it.
I think open's fine. What do you think, Snow?
Which of your carts can be pulled by 2 horses?
Well, both of them. The covered one's a bit heavier, but I don't really think it would. Kind of scratch his back of his head for a bit and kind of see him looking around. I don't think it would really slow you down enough to really write home about, but I guess it's just really cost and preference. Protection from weather, or you're ready to go?
What would be that cost difference between the one that is covered and the one that is not?
Oh, the uncovered one, that'd probably be about 100 gold. Covered one, about 150, 175.
And how much for 2 horses?
Well, if you kind of see him sitting there thinking for a minute to himself, are you planning on buying everything today?
Preferably.
We travel a lot, and we've been going by foot most of the way, but there have been occasions where a cart may have come in handy.
Travel a lot and no cart?
How do you think I get these legs? And she points to her legs.
And you see him kind of look this way. Yeah. Oh.
So about that horse.
Yeah. And like, oh, I'm sorry. 250 across the board, everything. Yoke, girdle, 2 horses, some feed, and the covered cart.
I think uncovered would be fine.
Oh, in that case, flat 200.
All right. Hold on one moment while I talk to my friend here.
Right.
All right. And Pyre kind of walks away. All right, Snow, party fun. How much do we have?
150.
50.
I
Fuck.
can throw in another 20.
I don't have any gold. I give the last of my gold to Willie to try to help him out.
Snow turns around to the dude, basically just yells at him, 175.
Roll persuasion.
Figured. Oof, 6.
6?
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta make sure I can at least turn a profit on this.
Give me just a second.
I mean, I can intimidate him. Tell him I'm going to
No,
crush his head with my legs, but I think he would enjoy
doing
that.
The gold conversion real quick, because that's
Like
also
Sparrow's
something I
egg
forgot about.
between thigh.
Please don't.
Maybe work a deal out with them. Do something for a discount.
No,
I've seen how those movies start. You go to a used cart dealer, and then you start to make
Oh
deals.
my god. Maybe we'll go harvest some more Feywild mushrooms.
Damn.
You don't know anything about that.
They're just a plant, man.
They just so happen to grow that way, and if you eat them, some freaky
Fire
stuff
rage.
will
No,
happen.
we have enough for 200. We have
We do?
enough.
Okay, because Pyre was about to pull out her money. All right,
Nope, we're
then.
good.
Because otherwise, I
Okay.
was just going to say that I pulled the cart.
I just have to convert all the copper and the silver into
Mhm.
gold values. I never do that.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. I was about to
We're
give
good.
you some of mine, too. All right. And
Now we're
we handle.
actually broke, but
I mean, I have some copper, some silver, mainly copper, but yeah. All right, here. As Pyre like takes the money from Snow and hands it to him.
He takes some money. All right. Yeah. Need help getting everything hooked up, or y'all good?
Is there any special thing that needs to be used to hook this up? Because if it's just strength, I got that.
I'll help you out. And between the three of you, he helps get the horses lined up, strapped together, affixed to the cart. He throws probably about 4 or 5 days worth of feed in the back. We'll make it 5 days, solid number. And then he just, all right, well, cart's in good condition, should serve you well. May pick up a few extra pieces just in case, but y'all have a good rest of the day.
No, you want to get up there? I stand beside the horses, walk them, try to.
I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. They seem to be quite agreeable, so.
Alright. And Pyre just kind of grabs the rein of the horses and like kind of walks beside them
Okay.
towards where we came from.
I need one, either each of you make an animal handling check, or one of you may make one with advantage.
Gotcha, advantage. Hey, I know where I shine. Okay.
That's okay. 13.
13 is good. The DC was not that high. They are trained, well, learned, beast of burden horses. With that, it's not much of an issue. The two of you together kind of get them on their way, and they just seem welcoming and open to your lead. You get them out into the street, and wherever you wish to head, you may go with this cart. So before I switch over to my Outlander things, where are the two of you heading?
Straight to where the billboard was at, where Pyre took off.
Okay, you're heading back to the billboard where you saw the notice about everything going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Fragile Vine, Tamriel, and Cathalia.
Emoti.
What are y'all up to?
Did we already start going back, or did we just say that we were going to head back?
I thought we said we were going back.
Mhm.
That we were going to head to the billboard.
Yeah, I knew we had talked about it. I just didn't know if we were actually headed that way.
Okay, so the two of you, three of you, after going about trying to find somebody, you head back to the billboard. I'd say after about 45 minutes, 45 minutes, all of you are back together again at the main billboard where everybody took off. The last two to arrive being Isa and Kelvin.
How much time would I have had with with us heading back? Because we would have gotten back first, right?
Yeah, roughly.
So how much time would I have had?
Probably about 20, 30 minutes. What are you looking to accomplish?
Would that have been enough time for me to infuse my whip with that iron powder?
No, that's going to take some more time.
Okay, no,
I
that's
believe
fine.
I do
wanted to
have
ask.
it in the class about how much time it will take.
Nope.
We'll look at it
I
on
thought you
break.
said it was over a short rest. You had to sit with it.
Right.
We'll look at it on break.
That's fine.
But as all of you are kind of waiting with the cart, you can load up into it if you so choose. The last two to arrive, you watch as Kelvin and Isa walk up.
Whenever Pyre sees Isa, she walks up to him, like goes to grab him by the arm and like reaches in for like a kiss.
What the hell are you doing?
Quick question. Is it Isa's voice or is it Kelvin's voice?
Yeah,
Isa's
It's the same
voice.
Isa's
question.
voice.
It's
Okay,
Isa's
okay.
voice. Your vocal cords don't change because your body does.
What?
I'm just making sure.
Good, solid question. Solid question.
What?
We should talk. Hold on.
Yeah, Isa, why are you being so
Yeah.
weird? Just make sure you keep Paylord in between us. May
No,
his light
you-
shine down
you-
upon us.
You stop. You stop right now. You did this. You bastard.
What are you
What's going
talking
on?
about?
Isa's been really weird all morning. I keep trying to tell him
Should I
that
hit him?
Paylor is all that is good. I know you shouldn't hit. You see how fragile that skin is? There's a lot of moisturizer in that skin.
Would I know if this is stuff that Kelvin would actually say?
Yeah, Fire's kind of like, wow. Kelvin's talking a lot.
What's your
Isa
passive?
made me eat a
Fed
mushroom.
me something.
What is your
He
passive
Fed me
insight?
something, and now
Let me-
this is not me. I am not me. I'm him.
Hold up.
You're
My
not.
passive insight's a 14.
14.
Ooh.
17 for Snow.
Snow, you
But this is my
immediately
brother.
pick up. Yeah, that's nice. So Snow, you immediately pick up. So anyways. Snow, you notice right away, like, they're acting a little funny. Suspiciously funny. You know they tend to get up to shenanigans when they're out and about together. What did they do?
I still want to hear this conversation. She's not saying anything yet.
Well, listen.
Okay.
If you want me to leave you alone, I will leave you alone. Just don't come knocking or coming to me later on whenever you want to have battle practice, okay? As Pyre walks away.
Fire,
To
it
the
was one
cart.
time.
Oh! Oh, really?
Hold on.
I
Still
will
miss.
remember that. Nope.
Hold on. Y'all had battle
Here.
practice?
And Pyre goes up and punches Isa.
Roll it.
You had battle
So
practice?
much!
How dare you?
Stop talking.
Can I try and cast Vicious Mockery on Isa?
Hang on. Order of operations here.
I can
That's
hurt my
vague.
brain,
It
not my
didn't
body.
work.
That's my moneymaker.
It didn't.
Hey, you go to punch him. You're too flustered and angry. You swing, and it just goes so wide. It is the worst hook you've ever thrown because you're so mad.
I'm gonna go again. Why not?
Roll the hit. That'll hit. What's your strength modifier? 5?
Mm-hmm.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
You know, I thought we were over this. Okay. Spire just walks off.
Hey,
I'm not.
Neither
that was-
of you. Kelvin, I will hit you too.
please?
Don't
Can I
hit.
cast Hold
me,
Person all
please?
3 of them?
Don't hit me, and I'll just point to me.
Okay. First off, question.
Isa, you're such an asshole.
Did you actually want to cast Vicious Mockery, or were you fucking with me?
No, I was definitely gonna try and cast Vicious Mockery on Isa.
Okay. How do I do this? Bishop, Snow, roll d20. Don't
Well,
do
if-
anything to it. Just roll d20.
I can't. I can't cast it.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't have the
He doesn't-
spell.
Never
have
mind.
the-
Tasha, what's your DC?
15 wisdom from Pyre, Isa, and Kelvin, please.
Ooh, you got a
what
plus 0 to wisdom. This sucks.
Yes.
You only got a
And
+1.
It's better than his 0.
I got a 10.
Every
You fail.
one of you fail as you are beginning to get into this argument. You just and freeze.
I am going to walk up. We do not have time for this, and we will start trying to pick people up and put them in the cart.
How long does whole person last?
A minute.
Roll
Can
a
we still
strength check. You gotta pick up
No.
Kelvin's body.
Mhm.
With Kelvin, we're starting with Pyre.
Roll a strength check. She's
God.
dense.
Mhm.
Like,
You're
God damn
paralyzed.
it.
That includes
muscle.
talking.
You go to pick
And
her
pulled his
up,
back.
and you
Dense
hear
like
you,
bread.
you hear oh. No, oof, oof. You do that
Alright.
dad thing where you step back, kind of spread your legs a little bit, and put your hands
to
on your
stretch.
knees. Yeah, we got
Forgot
to
to
stretch.
stretch.
We got.
Darling, you have to lift with your legs. not your
Oh,
back.
God, no. I always heard it was with your back in a jerking, twisting motion.
Okay, you've got about
You
30
are the
seconds.
That's what
older
she
one,
said.
So
Oh, God.
20 seconds.
What?
10 seconds.
okay, what is everybody around us doing anything? Like, are they concerned?
Are
Are they nosy?
are we aware that we are frozen?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're
cool.
stunned.
Cool.
Essentially.
you can't,
Cool.
You cannot move, cannot talk.
and even breathing is difficult.
Cool.
Snow's going to say, "Calm down. Let's all figure shit out together."
Okay,
Yeah, that's a
And
good idea. Yeah.
end spell.
I'm gonna sit in the park.
Who
Sit in
the
cart.
fuck did that?
I
As
have to
Pyre
pee.
just screams.
As
It
I'm
turns
easing
around.
myself
Did
into
you
the cart.
touch me?
Language.
Did you touch
Language.
me? Pointing to Tam. Did you
Language.
seriously try to pick me up? Look at you!
Hang on, now
You
I have to see
did
if I have
this! I'm a
silence.
Where's my
charged Kelvin.
dice?
God, I get a cart and then all of a sudden I get. Ah! She just walks off with the cart.
As
You
you
just-
go to walk off, you see about 3 or 4 guards walking towards the party.
God damn it! What is with you people and
Brandon.
my tool?
Yeah.
Have you seen you know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is?
Yes.
You know what the Fez press is, where you jump on someone and you punch him in the face?
Yes.
I'm doing that to Kelvin.
Why?
Because he
As-
did this.
As he
Isa
tries to
did
jump,
this.
as he tries to
You're all
jump,
the worst.
can I just do the elder sibling thing and put my hand on his head and go no?
Oh, you mean how he does
Make
to Cathalia?
Make a grapple
Mhm.
check.
Where the fuck is your grapple at?
It just well, we would probably have to roll.
Roll
It's
opposing
athletics.
athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Mhm.
Yes.
No, opposing
damn it.
athletics. I'm making that call now.
Oh
Have-
yes.
Okay.
Got
Can you
it.
have some more
Okay.
strength, please?
No, no, he can't.
That's a 4.
Okay.
He has a +6.
So, Isa, as you go to reach out and stop him, you realize that
Oh,
while you
14.
are a beefy body, you just don't have the actual strength to back up the muscles. It's weird. You try to hold him back and he just jumps on you like a spider monkey and starts mercilessly trying to beat you.
I'm going to make my one unarmed attack.
Go ahead. At this point, there's about 3 or 4 guards approaching the party. They're about 10, 15 feet out.
Can I see the guards?
You're distracted.
Roll a perception check at disadvantage because you are currently being wailed on.
Oh, the tickle.
1 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Rolled
always
a
does.
16.
Yeah, he always
10.
does just
No.
one.
You don't notice the guards because you're getting punched in the face for 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, well then, Isa, just let it all out. It's okay. Paylor will protect us. It's okay.
I'm
What's going on
Kelvin.
here?
Oh, shit, the two that we're fighting were the two that can actually talk to people.
Does anybody say anything?
Yeah,
This
no-
bastard started everything.
Okay, the guards begin to push into the two of you and try to start to separate you.
Oh, good sirs. I
I'll let
am
it
just
happen.
converting this man
Didn't you
to the
resist?
will of Palor.
No, I'm not.
They get the two of you separated and they take Isa and move him immediately aside, slamming him against the poster board and start getting his hands behind his back.
Hold on, Kelvin Isa or Isa Kelvin?
The body of Isa.
The
Okay.
one that looks like Isa.
Because he was attacking.
Whoa,
Never been
good
so
sirs.
disappointed in my
There's-
life.
There's no reason to hurt such a scrumptious looking creature.
It's all right, sir. Stay back. We'll take care of him. Don't worry.
No, it's there's nothing to take care of. He is one of the disciples of our great Lord Palor. Have you not heard the word of the man of the cheese milks?
I don't think that's...
Are you telling me how to worship my god? Is that how Ritual operates?
Palor's the
guard
He
Dawn
made me
Father.
eat something, and now I'm in the wrong body.
Are you telling me
What?
that? Are you telling me that I'm not allowed
That's
to
me
ingest,
over there.
to ingest the magic of lumpy milk for my god Palor? Is that how the guards of this city work now?
Prior hearing Isa say that, obviously this one's been drinking. Have a cart. I'll let him lay down. They're friends. They're joking.
Roll persuasion.
I'm not his friend.
With disadvantage.
No, crap. I already rolled it. So, hold on. I'll re-roll it.
No, just roll one more. We'll just hit the lower.
Okay.
That's right. We're not friends. We are brothers in arms upon the might of Palor's
Hell
blessing.
yeah. Get it, Pyre.
17 at disadvantage.
17 at disadvantage. They look over the group and they will make a quick insight check. Oof.
Fire's like, we were heading out anyways. We don't want to. We know times are hard right now, and we just needed to pick up some things. He decided to hit a couple taverns, I guess.
They
Put him in the cart and
don't put manacles on the body of
Mm.
Isa, but they do use a bit of rope to tie him up, and they forcefully just huck him into the cart. And then what seems to be kind of a little better dressed, at least better armored of the three, walks up to you, Pyre.
Mhm.
Takes a long, hard look at you for a second. Nope.
A quick question.
Yeah.
What are they? Which armor are they wearing? The Queen Shield or the other?
They are of the Queen's Shield. I will say that with your passive perceptions, those of you that are higher, you would notice you have not seen a single King's Blade since you've come back.
They got sent off.
They are the
So
military.
the one that approached you, Pyre, just kind of looks you over. All right, well, just... You're not wrong. Things are rough enough. If you could just get your drunk friends out of here.
Oh, we will. As Fire looks at everybody's like,
And then he
Let's
kind of
go.
like, he looks you over for a second. You know, just saying. They're hiring for up north. He kind of walks away.
between these two and having to go back to my hometown, yeah, I think I might go up north. Fire kind of says under under her breath and everything as like she's getting like she's pulling the horses towards where they need to go.
Okay, everybody loads up in the cart, forcefully or willingly.
Yeah.
How big is this cart? Is it able to hold?
I would say
All of us in the back?
it would need to hold it would need to hold 2 on the front seats, and then
Hmm.
2, 4, 6 capacity in the back.
I'll sit in the
So-
front.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
so
so
all the
eight
guys in the
total.
back.
8
All
total
the girls.
people, but there is remembering
Nice.
that you still need storage space for your stuff.
Yeah, Pyre's
Right.
not in it. She's beside the horses still, just
Okay.
walking beside it. So,
Okay.
Isa won't get in it for fear of Isa.
oh, he's still tied up. Pyre did not untie him. She was like, "Nobody touch him."
Yeah, Kelvin Isa. The body of Kelvin is walking next to it as well.
Snow
Look,
and
I didn't-
Cathalia will go up front and take care of directing us out of the city.
Okay.
Look, I didn't
Gonna
know
sit
just
in
being
the back of the
tied.
cart, kind of keeping an eye behind us.
Okay.
Who would have thought looking at yourself being tied up was just as attractive as being tied up?
Oh, real quick, Joe. I looked through the class. You were right. I didn't specifically state that. It was stated
Okay.
for the trinket. I didn't copy the wording over, but just follow the rules for the trinket.
Sure, I can do that.
All right. You begin to head out of the city. I need those of you that are actually actively keeping a watch to give me one final perception check as you are heading out.
Would Pyre be able to look, as she knows the way and she's leading the way, so she's not particularly paying attention, I guess.
I'd say you could if you wanted to, but if you feel like you would be too focused on the street, that's your call.
Go ahead, why not?
All right, what we got, guys?
19.
9.
16.
18.
All right. I will
While
say.
they're looking for that,
Mm-hmm.
looking for whatever, can I use my new tiny little like girly fingers to try to pick these ropes?
They're not girly, they're delicate because they use
Give
tools.
me a. Give me a sleight of
I'm
hand
a
check.
scalpel.
13.
13. It takes you a while, a good while. Like you guys are passing out the gate by the time you're able to carefully and unnoticeably get them undone.
Right as we pass by the gate, I'll just toss the rope out the back of the cart.
Okay.
Right past him.
I will say that for Snow, Fire, and Cathalia, what you notice is, again, you don't see any King's Blades. To the point to where there's not even any of the usual banners of the King's Blades hanging over any of the guard towers or guard stations. You also see a decrease in the activity of the Queen's Shield. You don't know if there's just less of them or if they're less active. But I would say with the 19 on Cathalia, what you notice, especially as you've traveled through the city a couple of times in guiding people, there is definitely less guard presence overall.
So Pyre should have stayed and right to made some money. Cool.
Could have. But you are free of the capital. New items in hand. Cart acquired.
How long were we riding to get out of Raitul?
To get out of Raitul,
Yeah.
taking your time, being cautious, probably about 45 minutes to an hour, just because of the way you have to navigate the streets and you can't take your usual side alleys one by one.
Sure.
Probably
yeah.
close to
No,
the
I gotcha.
hour.
Okay. During that time, I mean, I kept an eye out, but would I be able to or no? Is that dedicated?
It is
to, 'cause
dedicated
I wasn't
time.
doing it. Okay, got it.
Did we ever go past the table at any point in our stay here?
You could have if you wanted to. It was not in your direct path, but it could have been navigated to.
Okay. Well, I was wondering if Fragile Vine Tam and I had gone past it going to the Earth Ward or not.
Not in your
It was just
direct
a thought I
path,
just
no.
had. Okay.
If you wanted to swing by there, you more than welcome to. This is something you wanted to handle.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Just wanted to look.
All right. And the party is outside of the capital. Cart being well pulled. Timing and pace seems fine. Where are you headed and what are you up to?
I'll pull my map and kind of like put it over mine and Snow's lap.
Pyre knows where she's going, so she don't even have to look at it. She's heading them right to Fallback.
Okay.
Not talking much.
DM question.
Yes.
On the map, you said it was about north, little east of Rytool, like close to
So you see on the
Brightspire, or
map
not quite?
where there is the bit of a river that sprouts off, close to where the Y shape or the conjunction of that little river is. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was making sure of. And it's not marked on my map, is it?
Pyre marked it for you. Because
I
she
thought
pointed
it out.
she pointed it, and then she got the pin from Isa.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
It was a small, like a dot, unnamed, before Pyre's addition of probably handwriting really quick in the name. So you guys begin to make your way towards her hometown. Is there anything you wish to accomplish?
How long is the travel from where we are to? Because Pyre's gonna have to talk to him at some point.
I would say, trying to think back here, it was 3 days from Wymore to the capital, or 4?
I want to say 3.
Yeah.
So we're just going to keep this simple, double the distance based upon how the map looks. So 6 days.
Okay.
Okay.
So Pyre's gonna, like, not looking at Cathalia and Snow, be like, you guys might need to go ahead and know this, because get used to it. You need to start calling me Tanwin. You can't use the name Pyre.
Easy enough.
But can they hear me in the back, or
How loud are you talking?
I'm just talking my normal, not
If
super
it's loud
loud.
enough, if it's loud enough for the girls to hear, I imagine I'm sitting probably like right behind them.
I thought you were at the
My
back of the
back's to
cart.
front. That's right, I was at the back of the cart.
Yeah, you're in the back. Well, let the guys.
You can hop in the cart and then talk to us.
Nah.
I don't think my new passive perception of 11 would help.
Nope.
God damn it.
Yeah, so
damn.
Pyre's just like, let the guys know, they need to start calling me Tanwin, at least for a little bit.
We can talk when we settle down for the night, if that makes it easy.
Just call me Tanwin. Empire just keeps walking.
Hey, how do I keep all this spit in my mouth? These fucking tusks don't help.
What the fuck is up with those two?
Is there any way I can make either a nature check or a medicine check to figure out if I have any idea about this? I'm not really familiar with Fae necessarily, but
It would be a hefty check, but you are welcome to choose either. Just let me know which one it is so I can describe it should you succeed.
They have the same bonus, honestly, so
Okay.
I'll go with nature.
Okay.
23.
Are you satisfied with that roll? The look on his face said, "Are you satisfied with that roll?"
I mean, I have health dice to burn, so
You never use.
Well, if you
yeah,
got
I
him.
really don't. There, 27.
27? You've had a few hours now to mull things over in that tabaxi brain of yours, and you begin to really just hyper fixate on it because it is just there and you need to solve it. You don't know why, but it is just the forefront of all of your thought processing powers. After a while, really thinking about it, you have heard of a very particular Feywild exclusive plant that, when consumed, can have extremely various wild arcane type effects. Some of these include casting random magic, various effects, perhaps even the transference of souls.
Kitty.
Or kitty across the screen.
I love how it just like meshes with the background.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say in order to get that, because it was a hefty check, but great roll, solid, but it would still take a good couple hours of just sheer tabaxi hyper fixation upon this.
But I probably wouldn't know any way to fix it. Again, not too familiar.
Not too familiar. It's hard to judge the length of an effect. And I mean, maybe recreating what led you there could do it. But again, wild magic, baby.
Fun things. Fun things.
Would I know how to cure this?
Roll an intelligence check with your mental stats.
Your current mental stats.
Can I force him to use my current mental stats?
Oh my god.
You have Kelvin's mental stats. You are in his brain.
Do I still get my advantage though for being a blood hunter?
You're not a blood hunter right now.
You're not a blood hunter?
All right,
You
what do you want me to roll
this.
for that?
You
Medicine?
wanted this.
Straight intelligence.
Oh, he's not a smart boy.
No.
Oh no.
He's a
Oh,
regular boy.
this means Isa finally knows how Pyre feels because they have the same intelligence.
I'm a smooth brain.
Four. You're like, man, I'm gonna be stuck in this body the rest of my life.
There's new places to pierce. Kelvin's about to be decked out in so much jewelry.
Isa is up against the cart, just
So he looks like Isa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just angry.
Who's
Mhm.
brooding?
At the end of your first official half day of travel, the sun begins to go down. You are welcome to try to begin to find a place to camp.
I will.
You will? Okay, roll survival check. What was that, Annie?
I was offering to help if she needed it.
Oh, I mean, rolled a 15, so.
Do it one more time. As you start to look around, you notice Cathalia jumps out the cart and starts walking with you. 17. You know these lands.
Just better.
You walked these lands. This is the path you walked many years ago. You know where to go. You know where some of the smaller kind of natural wells are. And as the sun goes down, you kind of convince the party, hey, we need to push about another hour, 45 minutes. I know there's a very small kind of a general well in a known resting area not too far. Come upon this area, and it is just a very simple 3.5, 4 foot tall well. Couple of campfires around. No one here at the moment, but there is some remnants of where people have stayed here. But what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go do Outlander things.
Fire's gonna go help him get food, not the Outlander things.
Okay.
I'm gonna build a tent because I'm really good at it.
Okay. You roll an intelligence check.
I guess I'll do a fire or something.
All right.
I will actually
Well-
go over to Cathalia.
I don't get included in Outlander things anymore.
Pyre, how about Cathalia help me out? Because between the two of us, we could probably get enough food for everybody where we're not having to dip into rations.
Can you lift?
Yes.
Oh, really?
All right, you're different. You're built different. You're built different.
Does your
No,
back
my
still
back's-
hurt?
No, because I was sitting on my ass in the cart all day.
Just like an old man.
Yeah, you and
The
I
only
still
thing
were
I
pounding
had
all
was a
day,
stick and a
okay?
knife to whittle with, okay?
Somebody check his pocket, see if he has caramels.
Werther's.
Butterscotch, son. Butterscotch.
He's got
No,
those
no,
little
it has to
strawberry
be the
candies that
circus
are
peanuts.
delicious.
So,
Oh my god.
Isa in Kelvin's body, what was your intelligence check to build your tent?
I built a fire.
No, you didn't build anything, okay?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I built a fire.
You can't find your tent supplies. You found a really big cloak and a couple
Fine.
of weird looking sticks, but no tent. As
Fine. This fire just walks off.
as Fragile Vine does get out and starts kind of going around a couple of the fire campsites and picking up some wood that's been left behind, you notice he starts to pile them up a little bit, and then he kind of steps back a little bit, and he brings his once scarred, now assisted, healed paw up, and he kind of thrusts his hand paw towards the stack of wood in the campsite, and it immediately lights ablaze.
Fire looks at him. Hey, Snow's
yeah.
boy's toy. Good
Uh,
job. As she walks by.
You can see immediately his ears kind of tuck back, and he just
You blush through fur?
You all notice the smell of cinnamon rises a bit in the area.
Wait.
When Tabaxi's blush, they
Fire
smell
would-
like cinnamon.
Fire would not remember that. Never mind.
Hold on. The Baxies
Oh.
and Heat are just simple white girls in wintertime?
No,
Past pumpkin
since I can't
spice.
show
He
that
said
he can
cinnamon,
blush,
not pumpkin spice.
I can't show that he can blush through fur, so just his natural scent increases through embarrassment. That's my thought process, and I'm sticking with it.
It's beautiful. I love it.
This man needs some Old Spice.
He is the Old Spice.
He is the
Get him
old-
some swagger.
What are the rest of you doing as Kelvin is trying to figure out how to use this big cloak? It's very strange and large.
Yes, Tam and I went to go find food.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Because between the two of us, we can find enough food for everyone.
You can find more than enough food for everybody.
Correct.
But can you lift it?
Yes! We can lift it!
Mhm.
I'll drag it, it'll tenderize.
What are the rest of you doing?
Isa is going to go to Drifting Snowflake.
Snow would probably be settling down the horses, tying them from the cart so that they can graze and relax.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly happened, but I'm Kelvin.
I've figured.
He made me eat something. And now I'm hideous.
If that's not the pot calling the kettle black, that's fucking close.
I've been giving this some thought. I'm not particularly well versed in matters of the Feywild. Unfortunately, that is not something that the Tabaxi really have a toe in, so to speak. I don't really have an answer for you. I can try and help you out tomorrow morning after we've had a rest. Maybe I can try something once we've rested and recovered. But if it doesn't work,
I might know something.
by all means.
You see, Fragile Vine is probably about 5-10 feet away from you, but was able to pick up on the conversation with his natural 17. He starts to move a little bit closer, and you can... Snow, give me a quick insight check.
Insight check? Okay. What did that roll? I couldn't see it. That's bad. That's really bad. My passive's a 17, though.
I know. You don't pick up anything right now. But as he walks closer, he doesn't have his book with him. And you can tell he immediately tries to feel his left side. And then he goes, oh, that's right. Well, I don't have my notes anymore, but I was studying and I was trying to see if we could use the Feywild plants to essentially pollinate with our material plane plants. It was something I was working on to help make those I can't cast can at least grow something, right? So I was trying to figure that out, and I had a bit of study. I've heard of strange effects if you consume unknowingly. I don't know why you would just eat a random Feywild plant. It's very dangerous. Surprised you're alive.
I thought it was just a mushroom.
Did you look at it?
It was a mushroom. It looked like, and he bought 3 of them, correct?
Yeah.
But
You
you
don't
only
know.
ate half of yours. Do you still have
So-
another half?
So,
They split
I'm
one
going to reach
half.
in Isa's pocket.
Okay.
No, but Isa wouldn't have the half though, right? She
No,
have
but he
the
would have
extra
2
half.
He
more
would have
full
2 more.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
son of a bitch! I told you to not touch things.
I'm just gonna start reaching in pockets and pulling stuff out.
Roll an investigation
Oh
check.
no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Please don't
Roll
do
an
that.
investigation check.
Can I just dump out
This
all
is
the
what
pockets
you
and
wanted.
forget the investigation
That's
check?
what you're
Just
doing?
dump everything out. Yeah.
You start
This is what
dumping
you wanted.
things. Isa, what's in your inventory that he's dumping out? All of it. Start listing.
Well, do you do anything to stop him as you see that first handful of stuff come out? And what comes out first?
No, because I'm busy using your sticks and your fucking cloak to wrap around my head and go, "I'm Batman."
Essentially,
that was
yes.
my joke I was coming out with.
Essentially,
You
yes.
bastard.
So, what's in your inventory that is everything? He's dumping it.
There is my book.
Conk.
There is one of my instruments.
Clang.
There is another smaller black leather-bound book.
Thud.
There is a small locket.
Ping.
And there's another collar.
Conk.
And then there is a handle to a weapon.
Tonk. Eventually, you
And the
do
mushroom.
find the small glass case that contains 2 very vibrantly colored mushrooms.
Jeez.
Come on, Vine.
Somebody give Vine help die.
He doesn't need it.
No, he needs it.
No, he does not need it.
No, we're just gonna go
Let
follow
me
them.
check his modifiers real quick. Oh God.
At this point, would I see them going through my shit?
I
You might
think
hear
at
it.
the instrument you would have heard that.
You would have heard
I think
it.
We all would have heard it.
Yeah. You start hearing thud, twang, pong, ting, thud, thud, boom.
Whoa, beat, mother. Oh. I told you not to touch things. All right, we had one rule,
And then
man.
you hear Vine's voice kind of speak up, oddly stern. Well, rightfully so with these. And he
Calm down, Redvine. First off, we don't go through other people's property.
he takes the case from you, Kelvin.
I thought these were mine right now.
Look, I didn't try and make out with your sister.
What?
It was part of the plan. I had a whole thing written down that I was gonna do.
You had prepared for this?
As you two are having this
Yeah, you
conversation,
don't prepare for
Snow,
weird things.
you notice that he has opened the case and is looking over them, and you can just see in his eyes. You know what that look looks like when you notice something immediately, and he notices it immediately. His eyes go big, and he is like, oh dear. You ate these?
What, half?
Clunk. He closes it and kind of holds it close to him. Okay. Okay.
Can I have my mushrooms back, please?
No.
Okay. Can I have my mushrooms back before I hurt you now, please?
You aren't responsible enough to hang on to these.
I just had
Can
to tell
you-
you to stop playing with your fire. You're gonna make yourself go blind. Hand me my fucking mushrooms.
About this point, Snow, you're beginning to see this odd side to Fragile Vine. This odd confidence. This strange, charismatic ability beginning to just well around him. He stands a little more upright. Still scrawny, still smaller frame, but just the air about him seems heavy. If you don't have the time to learn and respect the plants and what they can do to you, you get yourself killed, or in your case, worse.
Can you fix it?
With my book that's burned to ash? Absolutely. Based off sheer memory, this could take some time.
We have. I'll help you. Whatever you need from druid powers that I have.
I don't want to take time. I look like a blueberry.
You are a blueberry, Kelvin, but we'll fix it.
I'm not blue.
Neither's a blueberry.
So,
Put Isa's belongings back, please, Kelvin, and Vine and I will work.
Start picking up the stuff, and I'll start putting it in pockets and
randomly, totally not the right
Yeah.
place.
no.
The only book that I will grab is the smaller of the black books.
Okay.
And then
Why do you have a broken handle in a pocket?
It's important, all right? Why do you carry a fucking axe? You can pick this up anywheres.
There's only one of those.
Could have stolen you 10 back in town.
Not like that one. That one was different.
I want my mushrooms back.
I don't have them.
At this point, Vine has already moved to his pack, grabbed his stuff, and then moved closer to the campfire.
Don't fuck up my body too much. And Iso will walk off.
You mean
Swishing his
Sheldon?
cloak.
Question.
His cloak of Batman behind him.
You watch as he has taken a tent tarp and just tied it like a child around his neck.
What?
About this time, those of you who went out to gather food are coming back.
What's the question, Joe?
Would you guys have said anything about getting the earrings, and would everybody have put them on and attuned to them or not?
They already would have because
say,
more
yeah,
than
you-
likely, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we can just go
making
ahead and mull
sure.
over that.
Just wanted to make sure.
So whenever Snow and all them were doing that, since Pyre knows the area,
Mm-hmm.
could she like sneak off and like kind of just go someplace where she's close by, but you know, like if they looked for her, they wouldn't be able to find her, but she'd be in earshot?
I'd say considering your knowledge of this area and then you have traversed it. I mean, you didn't really like grow up around here, but you are familiar with it. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, and we'll treat it like being under what's that dang spell?
Pass without a trace.
We'll treat it like pass without trace at +10.
Jesus.
You know, that's a 34.
She disappeared from life.
I went into the void.
Oh, okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 34. You are able to just real quick. You start walking past certain areas, and you're just like, well, then see you later. You're off on your own. But as the rest of you come back, before we continue further, we're going to go ahead and hit break. It's been an hour and a half almost, so I'll let you guys go use the restroom, get snacks, water, whatever. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first half of the loveliness happening here. So,
I'm gonna go explore my new body.
okay, well, we're going to go to break then. We'll see you all back in about 10-ish minutes. So, go enjoy the break. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging out during our break. Hopefully you had a good one. Huge freaking lobsters.
Huge freaking lobsters.
I was waiting for
man.
someone to
of
hit it.
them.
No one did.
All of them.
You were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, how nice of you. It's so uncommon. Not used to this. Now I'm suspicious.
You should be.
Should be. So before we went to
What are you
break,
talking about, man? I'm Outlander things.
everybody had gotten back together, save for Pyre. She decided to take some time and just sneak away from the party. So everybody, except for Pyre, is currently around the campfire, probably. I know that definitely keeping himself distant, unless Snow comes close. It's the only one he'll really let close is Fragile Vine, and he has begun to unload what looks like various metal, various wooden items, whether it be one of them kind of looks like it should be a pan but made from wood, very burnt and charcoaled around it, along with various glass, what looked like they could have been potion bottles at one point, smaller vials, things like that. Most of them empty. Some of them have a few things in them, but he doesn't have a ton of things. You can definitely tell as he's placing things out. He tries to put something somewhere and realizes that he doesn't have that thing. And you can definitely see there's a space directly in front of him that should, where like a book should rest. Like there's enough space for that. And again, he'll constantly look at that space and linger for a moment before he looks away and he pulls out, go through the process. He pulls out one of the mushrooms and begins to essentially dissect it, take it apart, and very carefully begin to study it with the tools available to him. You notice he has something akin to, probably the closest thing to it would be like a jeweler's kit. A lot of fine tools, along with magnifying glass. But what are the rest of you doing?
I guess I'll help Tam cook.
Yeah, I will use utensils and seasonings, etc., etc. You know, for any more late night training.
Very well. Go ahead and roll your d20 plus proficiency.
D20 and proficiency. Okay, let's do that. That is a 16.
16. That will net you the d6. So roll a d6.
Ooh, D6. Ooh, hey. That's a 5.
Everyone that partakes this meal gains 5 temporary hit points. And I will say for the next, I'll even go the next 12 hours.
Okay. Maybe we could take some of the extras and start to try and cure those. Any extra meat to try and start drying it out, dehydrate it for jerky or whatever.
Okay, you work on that.
Yeah. At least until I start to take a watch.
Everybody else?
Isa is going to complain. How are you full so soon?
Did they catch everybody up?
I
I would
don't know.
expect to hear
You
that out of
just-
Kelvin. I
you
would not
just got
expect that to
back.
hear out of you.
Annie, the
Kelvin
answer
is-
is no.
Kelvin is outside hitting a tree with his axe on the blunt side of it. Just
Oh.
baseball batting the shit out of a tree.
Okay. Thud. Thud.
I'm gonna
Thud.
go stand at a different tree with my back to it.
Thud.
Just gonna stare at my brother.
Thud. Snow?
Weird, freaky Friday shit. When she's done with the horses and the food is done, she's going to grab some for herself and she's going to grab some for Vine. She's just gonna leave it next to him and she's gonna be close, but not like intruding in
Mhm.
case he needed her for anything.
Okay. You can see as he is definitely working and going through that, there's a moment where he pauses and he kind of... Actually, we will let the dice decide this one. Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
no.
Well, I've been rolling well. We'll see what happens.
I know.
Uh-oh.
That's what scares me.
Don't go out of shit about being careful.
I know. He there's a moment where he kind of looks around and again his hand idly falls where a book is and you actually see it turn a page and then it feels the dirt and you watch as the claws come out and it actually like scrapes against the dirt in anger before it goes back to working with what he does have. Fire, what are you up to?
Fire is sitting in the place,
Mhm.
where she went off to. She's sitting down, kind of sitting there for a little bit, kind of looking around. Sure saw. I don't know if you can hear me, but hey. Oh no, I've never done this shit before. Could really use some help every now and then. That would be great. I have no clue what I'm doing. No clue what's happening to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for all the things that I get. It's just little explanation here and there that's not as mysterious. But I guess that's how we differ. I'm more straight to the point. You're more smoking magic, I guess. Fucking magic users. And then she's gonna feel just silly, and she's like, oh, fuck it, and just stop and just sit there.
Would I have noticed that Pyre was not around
Oh yeah.
when we came back?
After some
So, do you
time,
know where-
you didn't notice her step away, and you didn't really notice until you were started. All right, everybody, bring your bowls around. And you start serving out, and then you realize you have one extra bowl.
Where's Pyre?
Must have walked off
Thanks.
somewhere.
I'll do my earring.
I was getting
And
ready
like
to do the
like
same
a
thing.
slow turn because I'm not sure which direction she would have gone,
Mm-hmm.
and I would be like, Pyre.
Do you just do that like every 2 seconds? Just say it, turn,
Yeah.
say it,
Hi.
turn.
Can you hear me
say
now?
it,
Can you hear me
turn.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do this, everyone, as she faces you, you hear in your ear a very soft Cathalia voice. Pyre? Turns a little bit. Pyre? Turns a little bit. Pyre?
I would have done like a.
We can all hear you.
I don't care if y'all hear me. You're
After
here.
the third one, babe, we can all hear you.
Y'all are here. I don't care if y'all hear me.
After you get about a half turn all the way through, Pyre, you do pick up on a faint voice in your ear. Pyre? Pyre? Pyre?
Not your soul.
Pyre? Pyre? It seems to start weak, and then it gets strong, and goes weak again.
Definitely not your soul.
Do you respond?
Nope.
Okay. After you finish a complete rotation, Cathalia, there is no answer.
Maybe she's too far.
I'm gonna mutter to myself in Sylvan about putting a bell on everybody.
Oh,
What do you mean? They're fun.
You could put the bell on your bow.
no.
This
You're
way
not
we
even
always know
here.
where you are.
Tracking all
You're
of
not
you
even
from
here.
now on.
Totally wouldn't affect stealth checks. You're right. Do it.
Yeah.
Not that kind of bell, like magic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
totally.
low jack all of you. I'm gonna
Hold
get a
on.
little magical
Oh.
tile for everybody.
That's fine. Everybody, we'll let Tampaw have his low jack. He won't know how to program the shit.
Damn it.
How does this
Shut
dang
up.
iTablet work?
Just,
You goddamn kids and your gigabits.
it keeps flashing 12. Can you come fix that?
All right. Dinner is had. Vine continues to work as it tries to get time to begin doing watches. Who's taking first watch? Kelvin.
will take first
Kelvin
watch.
volunteers.
I will also take first watch.
Okay.
Fire stays up.
All
Just
night?
trying to get into just until she passes out. Just trying to connect with your soul.
Okay. Roll D100. You're all level 7 now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, first watch begins as the rest of you guys start to bed down. Are you going to use your lantern?
Yes.
Okay. I need each of you to give me a perception check. Or one of you may have the lantern and have advantage.
Which Isa am I doing this with, or which Kelvin am I doing this with?
Isa Kelvin.
Fake Kelvin.
Fake
You're
Kelvin.
with
Okay.
Kelvin's body.
Kelvin's body. Got it.
That's how I'll refer to them from now on. You're with Kelvin's body.
I mean, if Bishop answers, it's Kelvin. At this point.
He's holding here.
The grace of Paylor is with us at all times.
Does the grace of Paylor want to roll with advantage?
Fuck no, the grace of Paylor don't want to roll this shit.
I got it. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not dealing with this tonight. I swear to God.
Even in a
Hold
different
on.
body, the aura still fucks us.
14.
The aura is bound to the soul, not to the body.
Apparently so.
Jesus.
So
Kelvin's not even really paying attention
what is
to
your
watch. He's-
total?
14.
14? You don't notice anything.
Kelvin's just using the axe to play golf with stones that are around the camp.
What are you even doing?
Praying.
Praying. That's how you pray now.
Are you telling me how to pray now too?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just surprised you're taking a watch. That's all. Especially since you know I take the first two. I'm just surprised because I don't know. I don't know that you're not you.
Well, maybe because some of us are more grown up than others, and we don't have to hide secrets.
Okay, I deserve that. Go ahead and get them out of your system. Got anything else you want to say? You want to take a swing at me?
Kelvin will walk over and hug Tam.
As he
Thanks for-
walks closer, my hand is
Mhm.
creeping towards my whip,
Okay.
but I don't pull it. And then he hugs me, and I was not expecting that.
Thanks for giving me the home that I should have never had.
And
You're still a
I
bitch, though.
will I will hug him at that point. When he says that, I will like pinch like that under, like, whereas I guess that's a trap. You know what I'm talking about? Like a back along the
Yeah.
yeah.
On the
I'm gonna
back.
pinch his, yeah, I'm gonna pinch him and kind of pat him on the back. And then I will continue to keep an eye on things. At
Okay.
least for right now.
Your
You
watch
feel better now?
appears to go without issue.
Yes, I do feel better now.
All right, good. Maybe you should tell Kelvin that then.
Wait, what?
Good night. I'm gonna
Wait,
go over
what?
and kick. I'm gonna kick Isa square in the fucking gut.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
It's time for your shift.
I hate you. I'll take a minute to recover.
Okay.
And then sit up. Look over and see Tam. Now with this piece of crap.
Hey, look, you just hugged him, but good night.
I'm gonna murder you. As soon as we get back in our bodies, I'm murdering you.
I would say that you do here.
Too bad, you've already forgiven me. Wait, what?
turn to Tam. I will never forgive you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Then just go to bed. Just stay in bed. I can't.
Just sit there and angrily take a watch.
Angrily
Oh my
take
God.
a watch.
Okay.
There's no need. I don't
So,
want you to take a
so
watch.
what we found
Go the
out
fuck to
is
bed.
that Kelvin does a perfect Isa impersonation.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh my god.
So what you're saying is I'm definitely a DC hero. I'm just dark and brooding.
Yes.
He's not assisting you, so each
Essentially-
of you
essentially-
make a roll.
Fans may or may not have called you. the hero
Essentially,
icicle.
you're both acting like Isa. His funny side and his dark and brooding side.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, Kelvin is not here today.
Yeah, basically.
What are you talking about? I've brought up Halo like
Oh,
12 times
damn.
already.
So
Buddy.
that nat 1 was because I was trying to pay attention and do my whip at the same time, and that's why I can't pay attention worth a damn.
Okay.
Because yeah.
You get your whip infused. Man, it's really quiet for being what seems to be like a public campground.
I'm distracted because I realized the giant weight that I just lifted off my shoulders got put back on my shoulders.
I'm gonna take mine at disadvantage anyways, even though he's got the lantern. Wherever he points it, I'm gonna look the other direction.
Okay.
I'm not taking his help.
Okay.
This blue is annoying.
Everything you see is in shades of blue, yes.
Yeah. I miss the gray.
Oh my god. Isa, when did you switch bodies for real?
Right?
I
Right?
missed the Isa that offered to help kill me. This is terrible. This is the fucking worst.
Your watch finishes without any seeming issues. Everything is fine. Everything is perfect. Who is next?
I will wake up Cathalia.
I'll go right to sleep.
And I will kind of kiss her awake and then ask her to take over while I roll into her stuff.
So that thing where you kick your,
Wait.
you kick your partner out of the bed so you can have the warm spot. That's what you just did.
Yeah.
Kinda sorta.
Yeah, it just sounded like you
When he
said
goes
roll
to bed.
into her stuff, and I was like, that's
Yeah, like her bedroll.
yeah, that didn't sound like that, okay?
We're not
That
doing
didn't
all
sound
the
like
other things on screen. It's 18 plus. That doesn't mean we have to do 18 plus stuff. God damn.
So
I like
essentially,
that you have
what
to
Tam pulls
roll.
here is what I call the partner switcheroo, where it's like, oh, hey, you need to get up now. It's time to go to work. Ah, the warm spot of the bed.
Yeah, that's
But do
probably
you
Rick
still
does
flip
by
the
go work
pillow
every morning.
over to get the
Of
cool
course you
pillow?
flip the pillow.
Yes.
Cool spot. Duh.
Of course.
So you get up for your
Warm spot,
watch.
cool pillow. That's
Do you
what
wake
happens.
Greatest
anybody
thing
up?
about
Comfy.
prestidigitation,
Before he
always
gets
a cool
comfy,
pillow.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna ask if I can use the lantern.
Yeah,
Cool.
All right.
of course.
Do you wake anybody up?
Do you look for anybody? Oh, I would have told you. I have not seen Pyre all night.
Sure, she's okay.
Yeah, try and sound more confident, babe. I almost believed you.
Don't make me get angry.
Jesus, yeah, because that's what I need is more people angry. Did you know your brother and Isa swapped bodies? The only
No.
reason I found out was because your brother's body, controlled by another person, forgave me and gave me a hug. And then turned around and told me to say it to Kelvin as he went and kicked Kelvin and made me take a watch with your brother, who angrily looked away from me the entire time. I realized, and I didn't need help. And I understand, it's still a big deal. But that is a fucked up thing to do, because I thought I was forgiven, and I wasn't.
Well, we can deal with that in the morning. I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, then with
Okay.
the lantern and
Okay. Roll a perception check.
think of things. I'm gonna add a health die.
Okay.
If my Discord would stop blowing up, that'd be great.
Too late.
13.
13. All right.
We'll do that.
Lost my D20. We'll use the other one.
No, not the D20.
No, it should be around here somewhere. It's probably like under a book or directly in my line of sight. I don't see it immediately.
Now
so
the
we'll
rules
just...
state if the DM loses his D20, all rolls are nat ones that he rolls.
I have this one.
Oh, yeah, the big one.
Oh boy.
Okay. As you are looking around, you notice just on the outskirts of the low light of the campfire and just beyond where the lantern can reach, you see this small shape dragging something.
This is gonna be so stupid. I'm going to take the lantern and get a little bit closer.
Okay. As you get closer and you shine the lantern light over it, you immediately see what looks to be a tent tarp, unused or oddly thrown aside, and there is just things loaded onto it. You can see this probably about 2.5 foot tall, green skinned, large eared, very toothed and giant, like just face, like struggling, tiny little arms.
I'm gonna do like an awkward wave and say hi in Goblin. Because I assume that that's what that is.
Hi. He just keeps dragging.
Is it like, okay, so it's like an open tarp?
Yeah,
with things
there's
on
just
it?
things thrown on it.
I ask it if I can tie it up for it. Like tie everything up, make it easier.
Oh shit, he's stealing.
Yeah, you're saying
Is it
hi
our
to the
stuff?
person robbing
Is
us?
it our stuff? Or is it somebody else's stuff?
You can make a perception check should you see fit. If you want to try to determine what it is, make a perception check.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Look, I don't go on murder hobo sprees like other people.
Whoa, man.
No, you just help the person robbing us to our cart.
No, you just date them.
Oh!
I mean, why is my thing spazzing out?
God damn, everybody's fucking killing me tonight. Psychic damage all around me.
All around Tamar,
I'll do another help die.
faces.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 12.
12.
I
You can
suck
see
at
it looks
this shit.
like what you can make out for sure is there's a couple of pouches on there, a very familiar larger pot cauldron, other like food type items, bread, grain, one of the bags from the horse's feeds.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out 3 rations and hold it out. I'll give you these for all this.
But I have more stuff.
But that's my stuff.
Intimidate him.
He keeps pulling.
You have the advantage.
I do.
Just shoot.
Fucking shoot him.
Nope.
What do you do?
Intimidation first.
No, because my bow's over by the campfire.
What do you do?
I'm gonna start
she's
getting
too
angry,
close.
and I'm like, "That is mine, and I'm giving you food."
Are you trying to persuade or intimidate?
At this point, I'm starting to get upset, so I guess I'm gonna try and intimidate.
Are you going to use your new ability?
Yeah.
Please roll an intimidation check with advantage.
16.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You kind of stand upright, take a step forward, and you can see this bit of green light begin to apparate behind you as you look, and you see right next to you this giant fucking paw of a bear just right next to you. You can watch as upward from that paw, almost how you see Cinder apparate, but much different. You see it string together these tendrils of green fey light, and it makes the form of the full form of the fey bear. And it looks down at this little goblin creature, and the goblin's just looking up, and ears tucked back, eyes go wide.
Give him the 3 rations and like quickly take our stuff.
He takes it and he bolts. He is gone. Like
As he like turns, I'm like, "Don't do it again."
gone.
Guess
So
I'll go
cute.
put everything back.
What you find is the large cooking pot you have, the spices you had, silverware, a dagger or two, 2 axes, a pouch of gold you don't know who it belongs to.
Definitely not Pyre.
It was my shit he stole.
Yeah.
And then you can see
Yes,
what looks to
bitch.
be the final thing is this looks like it's just a handle to what should be probably a great sword or a long sword. You're not really sure.
Hey, that's my stuff.
You didn't have any gold.
How do you know?
You said
Now,
you
in
stood tall.
Boblin's defense, I did just give it to him.
No, his name is Roblin. He was robbing us, so his name would be Roblin the
Roblin.
Goblin.
Roblin,
Yeah.
Boblin the Goblin.
His Roblin.
There you
Yeah.
go.
His name is
See,
Roblin.
at first, I thought because you said there were other campsites that he was taking other people's things that were abandoned. But no, I got our stuff back. I'll spend the rest of this watch putting things back where they belong, so that nobody needs to know about this.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
Oh,
23.
whichever one you want to do, because I forgot to.
It'll always
select
be the first
advantage.
one. If it's an accidental, we'll always be the
23.
first.
It's
So
23.
23, yeah, easy enough. You feel confident. No one was even awake.
I'm just not 100% sure where this pouch of gold goes.
You don't.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. You can add. Give me 1 second here. Get over to that particular character sheet. You can add a bag of 17 gold.
Okay.
Don't spoil her too much.
Right?
Okay. Do you take the last watch as well by yourself, or do you wake somebody up?
No, well, I was gonna wake up Snow, but she's not here.
I'm sure she'll be right back. But if you want to wake her up, you can go ahead and wake her
Yeah,
up.
she said, "Be right
Yeah.
back."
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wake Snow up.
All right, you wake her up. I'll say she will give you the assist. So go ahead and roll a advantage perception check for the last watch.
25.
25. Your watch is going along well. You begin to see the first light of the false dawn coming up. And as it does, you are able to actually catch, apparating out of thin air, this tiny little fairy form.
I missed her. Wait, no, she's coming. She's apparating like in or
In.
gone.
No, she's
Oh,
coming in. You actually spot her this time as she comes in.
I will.
You see she kind of is like kind of hiding in a brush, and you see her just kind of like wave you over. You notice that everything is still interacting with you. Like things are still moving.
I'll like kind of look around and go towards her.
And she'll kind of float up to you. Well, that was right well done, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have good moments.
Good.
How are things?
Well, things are good. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there is.
Listen, where you're heading, there's something there. Something that twists the divider. There's some kind of disruption anchoring point or something there that is twisting and interrupting our barrier.
Okay.
Something like that can only happen through extreme arcane methods.
How can we fix it?
We'll need to look for anomalies, strange things happening. Odd weather, or it's hard to describe, really. You'll just know. Things that don't look of this plane.
I do have a question. Two of my friends kind of ate a fey mushroom and they switched bodies. Is there a way to fix that?
What did Tam say about the mushroom, or was told about the mushroom?
I think he just said they
No.
switched
No.
bodies.
I just said they switched
no.
bodies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, ignore
because
the fey
that's
mushroom
all.
part.
Yeah.
Two friends have switched bodies.
You have interesting friends.
They're definitely different.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Poof. He just explodes in this bit of like fairy dust. Snow.
Good talk.
What you notice is Cathalia seems to have walked off and is having a conversation with a bush.
Luke speaks with plants.
I mean,
She's
You know what?
druid.
That would make the most sense to you. Like, oh, she's just talking to the bush. That's cool.
Yeah, like she's just like, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah.
Would Snow be aware that Cathalia has that spell?
I mean, you haven't seen her cast it yet, but she is of the land. She's not like you, but she has talents.
Dear.
So
I'm just not going to say anything because she's doing ranger things.
Okay.
I'll come back and I'll give Snow a rundown of the conversation I had with Jan. That way she
You
can
told
also
any
be
of us
more-
about Jan?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I think half of you think I'm crazy.
Snow knows
No.
because
Fire doesn't know.
I don't remember
Mhm.
you telling me.
I
Nope.
probably would
No,
have at
you've
some
only
point.
told like the girls.
She didn't tell Pyre. Pyre doesn't know about Jan.
So you've only told Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You always take watch with Snow.
She's like, I told everybody. No, yeah, you're right. I only told Snow.
Okay, well, the rest of you would probably think I was crazy, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Pyre's like, hey, I talked to the man that lives inside my chest. Would totally think you're crazy.
See, I really feel like I've told you guys about Jan. At least
Nope,
once.
because I know
Mhm.
because the response you'd have gotten for Kelvin was, "What's a fairy?"
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'll have to go through my notes because if I did tell you guys, I would have written it down.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll give Snow a rundown of the conversation. That way she
The
knows to look out
most you
for
did
stuff.
was you told Pyre you had a dream. Whenever you woke her up, you didn't mention Yawn, but that was during the Jude thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You didn't mention Yawn.
Gotcha.
All right. You give her the
And then I'll
rundown.
ask Snow how much gold she has. Just nonchalant.
gold? Personally, none. We have the party funds. We have about 50 left there.
Okay. I was just wondering. In case we need things.
Okay.
That didn't sound sus at all.
Your watch comes to a close. No crazy issues outside of the one goblin you encountered.
What goblin?
Don't know. Everybody wakes up. Everything is in order. How do you wish to proceed with your morning? Oh, Kelvin, roll a d6.
Which one?
Yeah.
Mental Kelvin.
Which one?
True Kelvin.
All right, I will roll a d6.
Thank you.
5.
All right. You're good. Well, the morning is yours. It's come about. You get woken up. Fire, you just wake up naturally.
Am I still
Immediately
green?
hold out my hands. I hold out my hands. I'm still blue.
Yep.
Okay.
This is fun.
All right, I have an idea, Calvin. It's gonna
No.
sound weird.
No. I walk away.
What was it? You two just run and hit each other and see if that forces you into your bodies?
No.
I mean, it could work. If you
Good.
try hard.
I was gonna say we have to make out with each other because that would be us showing self-love.
Oh, God.
It might work. You don't know.
I feel like Isa Kelvin would be too into that, okay? Making out with Isa.
Who wouldn't be? He's blue.
I think you show enough self-love.
All right. What are you guys doing?
No, but for real, Kelvin, if we get stuck like this, your magic doesn't work.
My magic doesn't work for you because you don't really believe.
All right, go ahead. Cut yourself, pretty boy.
Why would I do that? That is the worst thing I can think of. Why would I hurt myself?
You know what? You're right. Don't do it. Just don't. Just when the bad things come, just hide. It'll be all right.
Pyre, at any point, if you decide to rejoin the party, you're welcome to.
I'm good.
Okay.
Pyre actually, whenever she wakes up, gets her stuff ready and starts heading towards her hometown. Catalia has the map and everything, so they know where to go.
Okay.
How far away from Bullback?
You
5
have
days.
5
5 days.
days.
Really? It looks like we're a whole lot closer than 5 days.
Don't make
Yeah.
me turn this card around. You keep asking when will we get
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna keep adding on days.
Shut up, Kelvin.
Everybody in the cart, let's start keeping an eye
Don't
out.
say anything.
Wait, did you tell us about Pyre having to be called Tanwin?
I thought you
Nope.
guys heard.
No, I didn't hear.
Pyre said to Catalia,
That was
no,
sitting at the
if the
back of the cart.
guys didn't hear, tell them to call me Tanwin.
Then, yes, I will mention it at
We
this
need to keep an
point.
eye out for Pyre. Let's everybody in the cart will move quicker.
Hold on. What do you mean we need to keep an eye? Where is she?
She's not here. She didn't eat dinner. She didn't come back to the fire last night. She's not here, so we need to keep an eye out for her. Let's go. It might have something to do with the fact that her boyfriend is stuck in an orc.
Which Pyre does not know.
And
Does
her
not
does
know.
not know.
brother denied
He doesn't
her.
I will mention while we're in the cart that Pyre said it's not safe to call her Pyre.
All right.
And then
Fair.
I'll also tell everybody to kind of keep an eye out for weird things happening other than Isa Kelvin stuff.
Yeah, other than that, that's not weird at all.
Yeah. Any
Before-
other anomaly things.
What qualifies as an anomaly?
Literally anything out of the ordinary.
Well, I
Is
mean,
it
are we
our
talking
entire
Inker?
life?
Are we talking Fae? Are we talking what?
Specification. So I don't know. Anything weird.
Well, fucking life is weird.
Hey, Cookie Crisp Cat. Did you fucking learn anything last night with my mushrooms?
He ignores you.
Mushrooms.
You did not just call him that. He's trying to fix things. Kenny Crybaby. Don't eat random shit you buy from strangers, and this shit won't happen. Nah, you know what?
So
Fuck it.
No,
I
You know what? Keep in mind, genius, if we get attacked, do you know how to use his magic? Does he know how to utilize yours? No, you're both fucking useless in a fight now. So thanks for that.
Roll for Boomer Rant.
Oh my
So I was actually going to ask, while they're doing all this,
Yeah.
can I attune to my body?
Can you attune to your body?
I wouldn't want to do that if I were you. There's a lot of icky that comes with that.
Do you take active focus to try and figure out how to use his
Well, yeah, while
abilities?
they're using my newfound intelligence, I want to focus internally
Make an insight
and
check.
try to figure out exactly where his magic comes from and how to use it.
Make an insight check.
I'll do it. Don't bind yourself to my body. If you do that, we're fucked.
20.
I'm gonna be an orc forever.
Are you satisfied with this roll?
Can't guide it.
They're not my help dice.
They're not my help dice.
Oh god damn.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of Isa's help dice. 24.
24. As you're used to waking up when you're in your original body, you're used to waking up a little early and getting yourself ready for the day, making your daily prayer, things like that. You may not be of the cloth and a cleric, but you still put forth that effort. So as you wake up, you really begin to internalize how this works. And there's this odd sense of familiarity with this magic. Not in how it's utilized, but in where it comes from, the greater source of it. And you kind of start there, and that familiar sense of magic. You begin to utilize and realize that he pulls it from the blood directly. He pulls the, much as you can infuse your new vial with your blood and use that at later points to draw your sorcery magic from it, his magic comes from the blood as well. He pulls the arcane directly from that life liquid. And I will say that you have decent comfort with the blood hunter aspect of his character. The bard stuff, that's learned.
Okay.
But it is odd how there does seem to be a bit of familiarity to it. As all of you, except for Pyre, pack up in the cart and head out. Let's go ahead and we will... Someone give me a d20.
17.
17. Cloudy skies and light rain. Nothing detriment to your travel speeds, but definitely does not set a lively, fun tone on an already unfun travel. The cart is not covered. Everyone is sprinkled or rained upon throughout the day. What do you wish to accomplish?
I have a question.
Yes,
Do I actually feel the cold for the first time?
you do. Body shivers a bit. Goosebumps over your skin.
Can we fix this?
If you aren't such a jerk about things, he could work faster.
Hey, nobody likes their stuff being just gone through without being asked.
That's all right. Nobody likes
I
having
think-
their friends swapped around without them having permission either.
Man, that sounds like two different things. That's a personal want versus personal property. Like, do I have to ask you if I can go to the bathroom too, or like?
No, maybe just not put us in jeopardy when we're in a town that we may or may not be attacked in. All in the name of a quote-unquote good time. Kids.
Pyre, as you are walking, could you please give me a perception check?
Mhm.
And then whoever's guy heading up the cart, give me 1, 2, please. I'll keep that ready so I swatch over. 12? Okay.
I am gonna add a help die.
Okay.
One quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
While so as people are talking, I'm just going to I'll reach around. I'm gonna pull out just the short sword in one hand
Yeah.
and in my primary hand and hold it out. I'm like, I don't know. I think I kind of like this, and I'm gonna take the ice pick and drag it across my arm
He doesn't have the
and
ice pick
activate.
anymore.
Pick is gone.
You don't have the ice pick
I'll use
anymore.
then I'll take out the hand axe, the hand axe that he does
Okay.
have,
Yep.
and I'll drag that across a little bit and just be like, and activate the Rite of the Dawn as the sword glows. I think I kind of like this. Getting kind of used to it.
What you notice that as
Alrighty.
you pull and activate this
I rolled a
ability,
d4.
who is in the back of the cart?
I would have probably. Would Snow
I
have
think
ridden
You
up
Snow
told
front
me
with
to.
Catalia?
with me.
I need to know who is where.
I guess I'm in the back of the cart.
Okay. Who's sitting up front?
Apologies for that. That was a phone call I had to take.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Would you
I
like
have a
to be in the front of the cart or in the back of the cart?
What's going on? What are we doing?
We are
Just
currently
traveling?
Right.
Are you in the front or the
traveling.
back?
Yes, just traveling.
Yeah, I'll
It's
be in
been
the
a kind
front
of
just
a
to
rainy, cloudy
help
day.
the horses.
Okay. Thalia.
I'm driving the cart, so
So the two of you are front.
I'm in the
So Tam, as you're in the back, just kind of hanging
Okay.
out, you hear this conversation. You look over and you watch as Kelvin, in Isa's body, drags the axe over his skin. And as he pulls it away, you watch as an extremely familiar black inky liquid is drawn from the wound and wraps around the axe.
What the fuck did you do? I am going to look from Ice's body to Ice's, I guess, soul. What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Then where's the ichor coming from? You
The
know, the
ichor-
shit you've asked us to hunt.
The ichor is coming from my body. Because when we were down in the crypt, whatever happened to us infected me. Why do you think I've been taking time not to touch you all, except for as little as possible? And just to let you know, Tamriel, I didn't force Kelvin to eat anything. I was trying to have a moment with a friend. I was trying to learn from y'all.
Is this something we can hear up front?
You probably would have heard Tam.
Not have
Probably.
been, I would not have been quiet.
Yeah, you would have heard Tam kind of go off on the handle
Oh.
for a second.
Wouldn't
Well,
have been
I know-
quiet at all.
No.
I imagine we would hear Tam. Can we hear Isa?
Well, that if that
Nice.
would have got your attention, yeah.
So you're infected. How do we fix it?
You don't. You leave it the hell alone.
We're not giving up on you. How do we fix it? There's got to be some kind of cure.
To fix it takes away what little power I had. You want me to go back to not being able to fight next to you? Then you cure whatever this is. Right now, it's the only thing that gives me a link to fight. It also gives me a very good ability to know where this shit is. Or at least a little bit from that black ichor that we were able to capture. It resonates.
You'll hear Snow from the front of the cart. I've known you had it. I saw it down in the tower. I didn't bring it up because I haven't seen it since, and I wasn't sure if that was just me wanting to see things or something else causing me to see things. Isa, are you a threat to us? If you
Probably.
say no,
I don't know. I don't know what this is. This isn't. I've never heard of a blood hunter losing their abilities. I've never heard of gaining new ones.
Would I have ever heard of anything like this or anything about blood hunters?
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Make a history check.
Okay.
the power of history compels you.
Not that much. Hold on.
I
Should
tried.
have been better. 16 total.
16 total. I mean, you've at least heard of blood hunters. You know what the concept is. You maybe worked alongside one or two. But as far as lore, stories, legends,
Not the most common things, but we
I know
have a
what you're
spark in us.
capable of, but God.
Look, am I trying to harm you actively right now? No. Do I want any of you hurt? No.
You don't want it cured because that gives you your powers as you know them right now. Yes?
Well, it may be a new form of magic that we haven't figured out yet. A new form of hunter.
Did this come about because of Lady Vivian?
Whatever she did to me down there in her fucking office removed something from me. She siphoned.
You never told us what she did.
She killed me.
I'm going to take a very deep breath and I'm going to very calmly put my hand on my whip. So what you're telling me is you're undead.
No.
If she killed you and yet you stand, what does that make you?
She pulled all of the blood out of me, siphoned it through her own body, and forced it back in. She stopped my heart for a moment.
Huh. Okay.
Would you like me to demonstrate on Isa's body? I'm pretty sure Kelvin wouldn't mind slicing until it doesn't stop bleeding.
Let's not say we did.
As he says that, he will have noticed that Isa has moved next to him and is also facing Tam. Because if Tam wants to fight one of them, that means they don't go back to their bodies and they're stuck like this. And he is not going to let that happen.
okay.
Even if he has to team with real Isa.
Yes, because I'm at the heart of it, the bad guy.
And Kelvin will turn to
Only
Isa.
when you're threatening my body or my soul. Because you don't know, you're gonna fight him and kill his soul but save his body? You're gonna kill us both. What are you gonna do?
Isa will turn to Kelvin. Look, I didn't know that this was going to happen. I didn't know we would switch bodies. I don't mean you any harm, Kelvin. I would much prefer you back in your own body.
Until then, shut up and listen. Now sit down and get in touch with where your power comes from. You keep talking about Paylor. Talk to him. Ask for help. If you're sincere, he might listen. But right now, you're a liability.
I never thought I would say this, but Kelvin's right.
And you shut up too. You're not helping. Go sit down.
Kelvin will
We're
sit down and
still driving.
we're standing up in the back of the cart. We're
Yeah, they
grown
just
ass
stand
men.
up
We
in
can do what
anger.
we want.
There's no cover. You're just getting rained on. That's all.
Yeah, there's no cover.
I will
Yes,
plop down
please.
cross-legged, holding the axe on my lap, and close my eyes and try and connect to the power that is within me.
Okay. Roll an insight check.
This is a bad fucking idea.
I need you to send me a message too, Bishop. Is Isa truly sincere or just doing Isa things?
Shit.
Are the two ever not the same?
This will determine your DC.
Okay, that totally messed up my message, but anyways,
Got it.
it deleted a part of it.
It's all right.
That is a 13.
13.
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on, wait, I rolled off my sheet.
What's your insight bonus, Kelvin?
1.
Okay.
So that is that's an 11.
11. It's interesting. Take some time. After a few minutes, a long few minutes of looking inward, kind of searching around, you get a hint of a familiar coldness within this space. And you find yourself able to access the warlock portion of his abilities.
No.
Kelvin, what's your invocations?
So currently you have mage armor at will, and you have advantage on saving throws, concentrations checks.
Okay.
Warlock spells being booming blade, blue flame blade, armor of Agathis, shield.
Okay.
But then you also have things like Hexblade's Curse,
Mm-hmm.
and the ability to use the axe with the charisma bonus instead of strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
All of a sudden, as your hands are over the axe, you can watch as this quick sheen of ice glaces down it, and it feels a bit lighter, a bit easier to handle. Rest of the day's travel goes
Well,
mostly
looks
boring.
like someone was listening.
About halfway through the rest of the day,
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin body is gonna jump out and just start running ahead, trying to catch up to Pyre wherever she is.
Okay.
Having fucking asthma attacks along the way because we know Kelvin ain't got no cardio.
Fire.
Mhm.
I got a 16 con.
As you are out walking around ahead of the party, how
Mhm.
far ahead do you keep yourself?
I do a jog for most of the travels. I
Okay.
leave. I tear out like a piece of paper on something, write a note on it, and try to put it someplace, right in the dirt, whatever I can, just like not safe with me. And I just try to like keep ahead of them to like keep an eye on things. If there's dangers ahead, I'll try to take care of it.
Well, as you say that, you're moving forward ahead of the party at a forced march pace, moving rapidly.
Yeah, kind of like jogging. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You get through most of the day. It's been just awful drizzle weather. You hate it.
Mhm.
Muddy, cold.
Mhm.
You do see in the distance, looks like some kind of a caravan coming your way.
By seeing the caravan, because Pyre's probably put up her hood
Okay.
whenever it started drizzling and everything.
Mhm.
She kind of slows down a little bit, kind of looks down, and just keeps kind of walking.
Okay. Do you look at them as you pass?
I kind of like turn, like kind of side, kind of like, oh, like a traveler would, like,
Mhm.
oh, excuse me, kind of like that.
The interaction you have with them is similar. They just kind of excuse us, and
Hmm.
there is 3 large wagons, full box, each of them pulled by 2 horses,
Hmm.
heavier, not speed horses. They're not moving very
Hmm.
fast. Give me one more real quick perception check as you pass them.
Okay. Gonna add a help die to that as well. And well, 20 is just not. Oh, there we go. So 18.
18. As you look at
Mhm.
them, you can see that it looks like the wheels are actually like sinking a good bit into the ground because it's been soft that day. Whatever is in these
It's heavy.
is heavy. They're unmarked, and any of the clothing that you do perceive is just plain.
Whenever they pass by, I don't know if this will help or not, but can I do divine sense?
What does it pick up on again?
Essentially anything that's good, evil, in 60 feet, anything that's affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. So essentially, I'm just towards these people trying to figure out if what they're good, bad, anything like that.
I said there was 3 carts. There was
Mhm.
2 drivers per cart. As you
Mhm.
do this, you can sense there are 6 fiends within the radius.
Fire kind of like, because it's muddy
Mm-hmm.
and everything, kind of like steps in the mud, it just kind of trips and falls on the cart. Like, oh my god, oh god, on this foot all day. It's been real bad. Sorry about hitting your stuff. I didn't damage it, did I?
Which cart do you do this to?
Whichever one is nearest to me. Just as soon as I feel that, it's just like my body reacts. And
Okay, so when would you have cast Divine Sense? First cart, second cart, third cart?
probably first cart.
Okay. So you do that lean into.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a performance check.
All right. Probably not gonna help, but I'm gonna add a help die to it because that was an 8, so that's a 9.
9
Yeah.
total. You feel like you've pulled it off pretty well, but you do see one of the individuals driving it, also hooded, pulled up, just kind of turn and look back. Be careful. Get some distance, huh?
Oh, I didn't realize you had such valuables on these carts.
Quick little thing. You
Mhm.
said she's supposed to roll performance, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She rolled a D4.
Yeah, her
Okay.
rolls just didn't come across from
Yeah,
D&D
it
Beyond.
didn't. Yeah, it's yeah.
Because I see it says rolling D4 and then rolling D4 again.
Yeah, her rolls
Yeah,
are not
because
coming
you're
across.
No,
through. They're on
yeah,
D&D.
Okay.
yeah. It started messing up on me.
What's the last thing you said?
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had such valuables on this cart in such bad weather. Pyre's not, she's kind of being aggressive a little bit.
Yeah. He kind of gives a half turn back and just kind of says again, just give some distance. Keeps going.
And Pyre then keeps some distance and walks beside the carts.
Trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just blatantly walking?
Nope. I am blatantly walking. Just with some distance, like you said.
Okay. How far?
As far as they go.
No, like how much distance do you give?
Probably enough where I can see them. But, like if we had to get to each other, we had to run. Like we had to. So probably
Okay, so
about
50, 60 feet?
mm-hmm.
Okay. You watch as they are continuing on a path that seems to lead towards the capital. You know this road. This is the one you walked to get to the capital. It is a known trade road.
Mm-hmm.
After, let's see here, with the distance you put down, then moving backwards, you see off in the distance what looks to be a familiar orcish frame just running.
How far are they from me?
Carts or Kelvin's body?
Kelvin's body.
Kelvin's body. You could probably spot him in this weather, probably 100, 115 feet out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think the earring reaches that far, does it?
I don't know if you ever tested the limits of it.
I can look and see.
It should be 120 feet, but I don't know if Pyre
Okay.
has ever tested the distance of it.
Pyre is kind of like walking faster, seeing Kelvin, and she touches the earring because she thinks it's Kelvin.
Yeah.
Who would have the earring. Kelvin. Something bad. And she keeps getting as close as she can to Kelvin while also keep an eye on the cart.
Okay.
So
Isa, you hear in your ear, Kelvin, something bad.
Would Isa and Kelvin have had earrings?
Yeah, they would have been passed
Kelvin
out.
would, Isa
also-
would not. Kelvin's body would.
Well-
Isa's body would not.
Now the other thing is, if it's
True.
you said the earring casts the message spell.
Is it not 120 feet?
So does the recipient need to have
120,
the earring
that's
as
the max
well,
that I have.
or does it just allow
Yeah.
you to cast the spell?
It's ear and earring.
yeah.
Okay.
In the notes, it's 100 to 120 feet, minimal thickness between them.
Because I mean, whenever Pyre gave the earrings to everybody, that's whenever Isa was pretending to be Kelvin. So I don't see why he wouldn't have grabbed it as a
Yeah.
joke.
There you go. So Kelvin's body has it.
Okay. What danger? Who?
Heart, 6 fiends.
What would you have me do?
I need you to get everybody. As Pyre turns and looks at the dude at the cart and screams, "Stop." And how far did like 50 feet? That's what we said the distance would be.
Yeah, about 50 feet.
All right, and I cast command at the dude driving the first cart, screaming, "Stop."
Okay. Give me 1 second
That's
here.
wisdom DC 12.
You yell this out and you project that arcane force behind it, and you do not feel it. You feel it just basically batted aside.
All right. That didn't work. Pyre goes running up to the cart, pulling out her sword, bites her tongue, and goes into a rage.
Okay.
And she goes for the first person she sees.
Now they are about 60 feet away. What's your move speed?
It is 40.
So you can get in range and not attack,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe they come to you.
I think after screaming "stop" and getting it with my sword and stuff like that, I'd just go about the 40 feet.
Okay.
Probably wait on raging until I knew for a fact they were coming after me.
Okay. As you run forward, you watch as the individual in the cart you had targeted pulls on the reins as the other one jumps out, and you watch as from underneath the cloak, and you watch as these 12 spines and tails begin to rise up from underneath it. This skeletal body beneath it just kind of looks at you confusedly and rushes at you. And that's where we're going to end the
Never said I
episode.
was smart. Never said I was smart. I'm smart.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh boy.
I want my body back.
Well, we will figure it out. We will figure it out for you and Luigi next week.
Figure it out next week.
Mushroom
I've
boys.
spent so long as
I don't know. He's the
As
green
a-
one, and he's taller. That's Luigi.
That's why.
That's
For now.
that's the joke.
I've been a 3rd level character for fucking a month and a half now.
Well, somebody decided to have some fun.
Second level now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Second
I lost
level
another
now.
level.
You lost a level. All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in and joining us. I look forward to kicking off with a very popular phrase next session. Roll initiative. We will do that as soon as we crack open next week. I cannot wait. It's going to be a ton of fun. I have a great combat setup already.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh this. Backup characters are ready, right? We're all good to go there. Just everybody's good.
So Kelvin,
Okay.
are we keeping count of how much damage we do?
Don't even need to worry about a backup character now. I just have to
Yeah.
figure out how to play a bard blood hunter.
You're just gonna
Yeah,
run
and
from
that's the
combat.
thing.
Like I'm out.
And that's the thing. Pyre doesn't know about you guys.
No, how
He's gonna be
far
like,
away are
"What the fuck are
we?
you fighting that bad?"
Don't you
Oh, I
worry
don't know,
about
'cause
it.
I fucking
And that is a
My body
great
and
question.
Pyre are
We're
gonna
away.
die.
We are a ways away.
You are
Yeah,
a bit away.
now.
You will find out next week. So make sure you come on by, tune in, check it out. I know I'm excited for it. But until then, please have a great night. I look forward to seeing everybody rejoin us on Friday night when a very particular someone gets to don the mantle. A dungeon master is born.
Who's that?
I don't know. Somebody crazy and weird.
One of
I
us.
don't know.
One of us.
Oh, God.
Some best friend of mine.
Weirdest
The
thing.
phrase we need is part of the ship, part of the crew.
Well, everybody, you have a great rest of the night, and
Hey.
we will. What?
Don't worry, guys. I'll be G2G for Friday. But also,
Yeah,
don't
you
forget
will.
about tomorrow with Creature Feature.
That is true. I'm still remembering that that's a thing. It's so new to me. I am an awful person. Zooey, I appreciate you coming around and giving us great things. Can we get a little teaser about what's going to be talked about tomorrow, or do you want to keep it under wraps?
Boners.
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit in the lightning round last night about if their females should be hairy or not. So yeah.
Okay, there's your clue. Best of luck. I can't wait to see everybody here again. Have a great week and a fantastic night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.